Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 7th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Leo, hold on one second. I feel like I just need to give this one good more shuffle there, and there we go. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you here. I feel like you're looking at how much work you have to put into something here. It's almost like some of you could be wondering if you should walk away from a situation. I feel that only for a couple of you, which is weird. So it's like you're trying to decide, is it worth the investment, or is this worth my time? Something here. There's about to be a major victory. I feel like this belongs here, so we're going to do that. And let's see here. Yeah. Kind of an interesting reading here, Leo. You start off with the Observer card. What are you looking at? You are thinking very deeply about something here, chaos. I feel like you're worried that if you make some sort of change, it will bring chaos and conflict into your life. So I feel like for some of you, you are worried that a change will cause some issues. You are worried that a change will kind of be actually a setback in your life. I feel like this reading is asking you to leave a comfort zone or make some sort of change. So that's what we're going to talk about. You have the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is like feeling like you're going to go backwards. The Eight of Cups represents a moon phase. You know, there's a moon here, and it represents a period of time where you feel like maybe you're walking away from something and you're going to be walking into darkness with the Eight of Cups. To me, the Eight of Cups is actually kind of like a good card. It can represent walking away from things that no longer serve you. And it can represent walking through a period of darkness, but the next card is the Nine of Cups. It's like, yeah, you might be moving towards a challenge. And I don't feel like this is some sort of major crazy challenge, by the way, Leo. This could be one of those things where it's like maybe you're leaving a relationship that isn't good for you, and it's like it's not good for you. I feel like maybe this person isn't pulling their weight. So if you're thinking about leaving a relationship, it's probably because the person isn't investing as much as you are investing into the relationship. And so I feel like there's a choice, by the way. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you'll say to this person like, hey, what's going on? Maybe you'll have a conversation. And the Eight of Cups is saying, it's like you're going to go through that period of darkness where there's going to be a breakup. But at the same time, it's like you're walking towards more happiness. So sometimes we have to kind of make that sacrifice with the Eight of Cups. The other thing is that it's like the Eight of Cups can say, with all these Pentacle cards here, it's like maybe you're starting a business. It's like, the business isn't going to be perfect right off the bat, but, eventually, once you get through everything, once you get everything set up, once you go through that dark period of time, there will be a victory. The Chariot and the Three of Wands. Amazing. So in this first row here, again, you have the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, either you or your person is like looking at how much work they put into something like a relationship, and there could have been some walking away, because you do have sadness here as well with the Five of Cups. By the way, if someone walked away, I feel like that there are regrets here with that Five of Cups, or I feel like this person has regrets. I feel like you could be getting an apology, or you are just experiencing justice in your life, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you're letting go of this, if this is someone who walked away from you. Three of Pentacles, really good card. It's like you thought there could have been quality, or you thought you were working on something of quality. But again, Knight of Pentacles, someone too cautious. It's like we can't, I literally just said this in the Aries reading. It's like sometimes I think we get into relationships where the relationship actually is pretty good. Things could be going well. But at the same time, it's like maybe one person is just too cautious, and that's what I feel here. It's like they're not willing to give their heart. It's like, but there's nothing you can do about that, right? So it's like this person just can't open up, and there's nothing you can do. I feel like some of you were stuck on this with this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is going down into, kind of like a whirlpool. Eight of Cups says, do not get sucked down into the depths of these negative emotions. So I do feel like some of you could have been stuck on something. For others, by the way, I feel like there's just, this is you, again, taking a risk in work or business. If you're not interested in love, there's a lot of success coming in for you if you're doing that. If you're starting something new, Leo, like a new business here, again, like technology, I'd say if you're doing anything in technology, or anything involving investments or anything legal, there could be a settlement as well. In your next row here, you have the Groundhog Spirit. This card says time to let go. Yeah, you have the Seahorse, says watch and wait as well. Like I said, I feel like for some of you that you are letting go of something that made you sad. You have the Five of Cups, Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. like I said, I feel like someone has regrets here from the past, but it's a day late and a dollar short, as they say. I feel like this person has a lot of regrets, but it's like they could have easily solved this problem in the first place. I always say, it's like when we're dealing with adults, it's like it's not that difficult. Adults know the difference between right or wrong for the most part. And it's like if this person wasn't willing to fully invest, I almost get a feeling here where it's like someone broke up with you, Leo, and now they have regrets. It's like they knew what they were doing in the first place. It's like it shocks me every time when I get these stories, because it's like if you're dealing with someone who's an adult, it's like what did they think was going to happen here? So I feel like someone is having a hard time letting you go. I feel like you personally probably have let go of this situation, or you're about to. And it's like you're heading to this beautiful, bright, new beginning. This person's still, sitting in the corner crying with a bottle of wine, is what I'd say there with that 5 of Cups. I feel like there probably will be an apology, Justice card here with the Ace of Pentacles, somebody coming in with a new offer. It's going to be up to you what you do with that situation. Part of me feels like with that Ace of Pentacles, either you're just very focused on increasing your finances, you're very focused on increasing your money, or I feel like you are just focused on some sort of new beginning in your life here. So I do like to see that. I get this feeling that someone's waiting for you to make a decision here with that Justice card. So again, for some of you, maybe an ex already has tried to come back into your life, or a person from the past, and maybe you told them that you're going to make a decision here. And so I feel like someone could be waiting for a decision. We're going to clarify this in just a second with the Lenormand, by the way. Next, you have the Purity card here. So I feel like some of you, protection as well. I feel like some of you are protecting yourselves here. I feel like you have gotten to a place, again, if you went through this this happens all the time, right, Leo? It's like just when we move on, the jerk from the past usually comes back and pops their head up just when we've gone through the healing. You have the Purity and Protection card there. It's like you're probably realizing, or you do realize, that you've gotten to a place of healing. So it's like you're protecting your heart from being hurt again. I feel like some of you want to protect yourself from this person from the past. So I'd be very protective of that. You have the Chariot, the 3 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 4 of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you're very focused on your own security with this energy. I also feel like you're waiting for something here. I feel like you need to move towards it. I feel like you need to chase after something with this Chariot card and the 3 of Wands. This feels like it could be like financial. I don't really feel like you're chasing. I feel like you're just doing everything you can to manifest something in your life. The Chariot, he has these stars in his canopy above him, and it kind of represents as above, so below. And I feel like a lot of you could be very focused on manifesting things into your life. You have that 3 of Wands, which is like waiting. You have the High Priestess. High Priestess is Pisces, but it kind of represents the saying, it says the sky is the limit, or there is no limit really to what you can manifest in your life. The 4 of Pentacles, still feeling like you're on the ground. Like this to me is like magical up here, and the 4 of Pentacles is thinking too realistically, being too realistic. I feel like there is a need for you in this reading to think a little bit, kind of like more lean on the spiritual side of things. Or maybe it's kind of like saying you need to take your goals or the things you want to manifest in your life, and I feel like you need to like multiply it by 10. I feel like there is an element of needing to be a little bit ridiculous here with this energy. 4 of Pentacles, like this could be you being like, oh, I want to be a billionaire, and then but 4 of Pentacles is like, oh, but I can never be a billionaire, right? I feel like you just need to start telling yourself, if someone has done something that I want to do, then I'm going to do it, and if no one has done something I want to do, I'll be the first. So I feel that's what you need to say to yourself here with this energy. I keep saying Neptune, we have Neptune and Pisces right now. Pisces energy right here. Neptune and Pisces is a little ridiculous. Neptune and Pisces says we can have whatever we want. We just have to use our powers of manifestation, the Chariot, to get it. So I feel like for some of you, it's very much a choice that you're making. The Chariot also has 2 moons, He has 2 moons on each shoulder here, and it kind of represents like, what do you want to focus on? The past or the future? 3 Wands, the future, thinking about the future here. So there you go. But let's clarify this more here, Leo, and let's see what comes up for you. And between that Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, you have the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades is called the child. For some of you, again, if this is like immature energy, I feel like someone could have just made an immature decision. But it was like their own decision. Like I was saying earlier here with this Five of Cups, it's like they made a decision, they made the choice to be immature. I feel like this person has shiny ball syndrome. I feel like they saw something and they just ran away, for no reason. I feel like this person, they just it's like they don't think. Is what I feel like saying to you. So I feel like this person, don't you have the thinker card under this card? Yeah, you have the thinker. I feel like this person, if someone ran away from you, I feel like they just don't think. It's like they think about things too late. So I don't know. I feel like you're just moving past that. Between the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card, you have the Two of Hearts. This card, I think, is called the Lion in this deck. I'm using the maybe Lenormand here, Leo. And the Two of Hearts, to me, is not a real Lenormand card. To me, it just represents a perfect match in love. Again, when I started this channel, I only read playing cards. And the Two of Hearts, to me, represents a perfect match. So I do feel like you will be getting justice and love, probably attracting a perfect match into your life. We'll get more detail and see what comes up. Between the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Clubs here. Eight of Clubs is taking the road less traveled. It's called the mountain, and it can represent kind of needing to overcome some sort of obstacle. But how funny is that? Like I said, with the Eight of Cups, it's like the Eight of Cups says we have to step into the darkness. We have to step into the unknown. Because on the other side of that is the Ace of Pentacles. So, for you, I feel like some of you could be doing something you've never done before. You could be accepting an offer that you never thought you would accept in work or business or whatever. And I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of success for you. Next, between the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands here and the Chariot, you have the Two of Clubs. Two of Clubs is about needing to talk yourself into something, right? To me, the Two of Clubs in the playing card reading system is you and your higher self, you talking to yourself. Like I said, this to me is manifestation, needing to believe that something is possible. As crazy as it sounds, I feel like if you just believe, then you'll achieve. I feel like you just need to believe that you deserve something. Could be job, business, love, whatever. And I feel like that'll bring it into your life. Between the Justice card and the High Priestess, you have the Anchor. I do feel like someone is stuck on you. I feel like this immature person is stuck on you. But again, it's like they did it once, Here's my problem with people who have shiny ball syndrome. It's like, maybe they're not cheaters. Maybe they don't cheat, but it's like, leaving you for someone else, if that's what happened here, that's still not good. And on top of that, it's like, why, this to me strikes me as someone who doesn't learn their lessons. To me, this strikes me as someone who they just make impulsive decisions. So it's like, maybe they don't cheat. Maybe they do you the favor of breaking up with you first, right? If you want to call it that. But at the same time, it's like, why do they do it in the first place? It's like, it's like they're always, I feel like this is the type of person who is always looking for the next best thing. It's like, and like, trust me, I'm one of those people. I think we should always be growing. I think we should always be reaching. But when it comes to relationships, it's like, just put the work in. There is, nothing necessarily better. So I feel like this person, instead of just trying to improve upon issues and challenges in the relationship, they just run away. They think there's going to be something better. Like, this is someone who thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it wasn't. Between the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Hearts, the tree. The tree is kind of like a family tree. I do feel like a lot of you could be spending time with family. I'm getting like sister, for some reason, was popping into my head earlier. Also, Tina, the name Tina was popping into my head. So if you have a sister named Tina, I feel like for whatever reason it popped into my head, I feel like that message is for you. I feel like you're spending time with this person. I'm getting something about a move closer to a sister as well, or something like that. Could be Tina. So if you're doing that, I feel like there could be a move closer to a person. Could be just a T name as well. But I feel like for some of you, for some reason, it's popping into my head as a move now. It's like you could be moving in with your sibling or your sister or something like that. For others, I feel like you could be moving here back to where you came from. The Seven of Hearts is a card of your roots, like where you came from. This could be very good for you financially as well, Leo. In your top row, you have the Ten of Hearts. Love it. Card of loyalty. This card's called the Dog, and it represents someone who will be loyal to you, Leo. It represents someone who will stay by your side. Someone who will not just up and leave, is what I'd say here. Next, in your middle row, you have the Five of Hearts. Yep, new love. In this deck here, this card's called Cupid. It just kind of represents being hit by Cupid's arrow. So I do feel like there could be love coming in for you, Leo. It could be a water sign. You have Chariot, Cancer, and Pisces, High Priestess. You've been getting those cards quite a bit. And so it could definitely be a water sign. I just feel that it could also be an earth sign as well. So water or earth are kind of what stands out to me here in your reading. You do have Libra here, but for some of you, I feel like you're leaving a Libra, or I feel like this immature person was like an air sign type person, or maybe they had a lot of air in their chart with that energy, but definitely new love with that card there. In your bottom row outcome, love it. You have the 7 of diamonds, the birds. The birds, you have 2 sevens, internal fears that don't exist. Let go of your fears here, Leo. And let's see what this is. 5 of clubs, going on adventure. So the birds is a card of communication. I feel like for some of you, you're getting positive communication in the near future, probably communicating with someone new is what I'd say to you. My problem, the birds is not a bad card, but my problem with it showing up in this row here with the child, the anchor, and the 7 of diamonds, the birds here, is that it can represent just repeat fighting. So if someone tries to come back from your past, like I said, I feel like this person is just like fighting over and over and over again. It's like always the same issue. Yeah, definitely new love. Look, you have the gentleman here as well. Doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to either. The gentleman is just true love. It's the Ace of Hearts. So I feel like in the near future, someone's coming in for you. Yeah, you have the tower here as well. The tower is not like the tower in the Lenormand, but it is a card of isolation. So I feel like some of you maybe are just feeling isolated, or you're wanting to be isolated at this time. And in your bottom row, yeah, 4 swords, focusing on recovery. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're just healing from this situation, like I said. Definitely a lot of good stuff around your finances as well. I would say that mostly for you, Leo, if you're, I feel like there are increases in your finances, but you're gonna have to take some sort of risk to do this. I always say, like, you know, people always comment on my videos, they always say, you said money was gonna get better, nothing happened. I'm like, well, of course nothing happened. It's like, you know, the cards can't do anything for you. They can't make anything happen in your life. They're simply guidance. The guidance here, if you want to increase your finances, is some sort of risk. A job change, asking for a raise or a promotion, 8 of cups, doing something that you've never done before, stepping into darkness, or like starting a business or doing something like starting a YouTube channel as well. That could increase your finances, but definitely there's too much mystery here with that 8 of cups, and you also have the 8 of clubs here as well, taking the road less traveled. But it's like if you do something new financially, if you try something different, I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you financially here with this energy. So I feel pretty good about this financially. But that's that. So thank you for watching here, Leo, and definitely enjoy your week.